Hey, so I wanted to share with you how my first week of insanity is going. And knock on wood, so far it seems to be going pretty well. If you don't know me, my name's Sarah. I'm a military wife, mom, and yeah, I was looking for a workout that would kind of take it to the next level because I've tried yoga and Pilates, and I have the Wii Fit, which I love Wii Fit, but it's just not like giving me crazy athletic results. And I want to be in shape. So I've been thinking about Beachbody for, over a year, and I just did it. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. And I'm really happy with how it's going so far. So I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, what I've noticed so far, and share that with you. Okay, so I wanted to kind of do a whole lifestyle change, and I love their nutrition guide. I planned my meals out for 2 weeks, which kind of was a little bit intensive because I did the shopping then too, but it's worth it. And then what I did too is I went out and bought a bunch of like small Tupperware containers, and so if I decide to have fruit and cottage cheese for a meal, I scooped out all of my meals and like I don't know, like I don't want to say prepackaged, but I made them into containers I could just pull out of the fridge and eat. So they were already made up. And preparation, I guess, makes my life easier. I've been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I eat right away, and I'll try to have a more carby food in the morning just because that's when I do my workout, so that way I have energy to get through them. I noticed that doing my workout in the morning is better for me because, like today, I did it in the afternoon and I just do not have as much energy. That was my dad calling. So, yeah. Okay. So far, I veered from the meal plan 3 times, and it wasn't even that bad. I had like a cookie one time, we were out and I had some frozen yogurt, and then I had a pumpkin spice latte. So nothing real crazy, even over the past week and a half. I'm a fitness beginner, and even the warm-up is harder than the most intense workout I've done, especially lately. I was in sports in high school, and I don't remember, I was pretty much in shape then, so it wasn't a problem. But coming from starting like all over, it's just crazy. So day one was the fit test, and I did okay. I put the results in my blog, and I started out my weight at 154.6. Day 2 was the plyometric cardio circuit, and I did have to take some breaks and modify some movements, but I did keep moving the whole time. So like for instance, the mountain climbers, I would still like do this even if I wasn't jumping. I did notice that my feet were killing me and my knees, and it was because I had cheap shoes that are really old, so that was not good. Day 3, I woke up and I could hardly get out of bed because I was so sore, but I still tried to get through as much of the cardio power and resistance workout that I could, and I went out, no, not that day, I didn't, and then I got a heart rate monitor, which, I took it back because it was terrible and it sucked. And pretty much I looked online, and unless you want to spend like $120 on a good one, you're just wasting your money. So I just stick to the old-fashioned way and count for 10 seconds and then multiply. Because it recommends a heart rate monitor. I don't have one. So then and on day 3, I went down to 152.4 pounds. Day 4, I woke up and I was even more sore. My knees and my back were killing me, and I was 157. So in one day, I gained 4.6 pounds, which is just, I don't understand that, but I think it was because Aunt Flo came early, a week and a half early, which was so weird. Was not expecting that. And I'm wondering if it was because of the intense exercise, it kind of just kicked my body into high gear and made it come early. and that's what the weight gain was from, because I got on 2 different scales and it was the same on both. So I legit was 157 that day, and I'm like, what the heck? So then on that day, I was just so sore, I could not get through the workout, and I decided to do Zumba. I did 45 minutes of Zumba and then 25 minutes of yoga instead, just to kind of like stretch and still get some cardio in. And I went out and got new shoes. These are Under Armour brand, and I chose them because they have like really good stability. And when you put it down, you don't want it to have such a narrow sole like the running shoes that your ankle flips in, especially because I have really wide feet. So I chose these because of the stability and the cushioning in the heel. And since I got new shoes, I don't have any problems with my knees hurting. So I would highly recommend getting a really good pair of cushioned and stable shoes. And I mean, I would not use cheap shoes for Insanity workouts. Okay, so day 5, I did the cardio recovery, which was really nice. It's just like stretching, and it was such a break, and my muscles weren't as sore. No, I did not take ibuprofen either, because ibuprofen can sometimes interfere with muscle recovery. But what I did do was, when my muscles were sore, I ate a little bit more of the smoked salmon and the avocado and walnuts, because those are supposed to help repair your muscles. I also took a couple extra vitamins. So Insanity day 6 was the pure cardio, and after that day I put my wrap over my stomach just to kind of like help melt that off faster, because that's my problem area. So I put on my body wrap or body applicator or whatever, and that's basically just to make sure that I'm gonna like tone evenly, and I don't know, I just like it because it relaxes me, and it has anti-inflammatory properties, so my muscles felt better. So there we go. And today was technically my 7th day of doing Insanity, and I did the plyometric cardio circuit for the 2nd time, and it was so much better than the first day. I kept up really well. I did notice I was more tired because it was the afternoon, which, whatever, what you gonna do? But I kept up really well. I wasn't winded after the first warm-up, and I pretty much followed along the whole time. And when we were like sprinting back and forth, like doing the Heismans, I was so proud of myself. I'm like, I'm keeping up, yay! So for me, that's a big deal, because I'm not like crazy insane shape right now. Something I would note is that I usually have really clear skin, and it's not picking up. I'm one of those people that can sleep in my makeup, never take it off, blah, 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 whatever, wear cheap, crappy makeup, and I never break out. Usually don't break out. But since I've been doing my workouts, like right along this area where I'm sweating, I am breaking out so bad. So I had to go get a really good facial cleanser and exfoliator, which is, you can't even see them, but it's just gross. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a sweaty beast now. It's weird. So that's a weird thing I noticed. I also have a lot of energy, and I'm not hungry. And it's crazy, like I'm not hungry ever, really. And I love the meal plan so far. And it's just really easy for me to get up early and work out. I love it. So I'm very excited. And so far, just in the past week, even though I haven't been like on it every day, I've still lost 2 inches off my stomach. So, and that was like 1 inch off my hips and 1 inch off the middle. So to me, I am not complaining. Tomorrow, I am going to kind of break out of the routine and take the day off and do Zumba and yoga, just so that when I start up, I'll be like following their plan, so that way I don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to do Monday on a Friday or whatever. But that's it. So far, I'm very happy with Insanity, and I would highly recommend it to anybody who just needs to like kick their fitness program up. So please feel free to follow my blog. I'll put the link below. Thanks for watching.